everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. When last we left off, we were deep in the Gravenwood here in Dunland. We were right over here on the right-hand side at the Rohirrim camp, and we have met Theodred, son of the king himself, King Theoden of Rohan. He has given us a quest. We are moving along on Book 4, Chapter 16, The Watchful Presence. We need to check for near the mustering tree for signs of a watchful presence, and check in the back of Uvul Caedlus for signs of a watchful presence. So we are going to do that. Let us look at the show history right quick. We are all at ease in this forest, Gnarlo. We are ill at ease in this forest, Gnarlo, and your ranger friend here is not the reassuring sort. My men have reported feeling a watchful presence as they walk beneath the trees. I do not like it. I have heard that Saruman can move about, unseen by mortal eyes. Could it be his presence my men have felt? If you oppose the wizard, go to these places and see if you feel a presence as them, as my men do. One of these places is a gnarled tree to the northwest, and the other is a camp of Dunlandings far to the north, Uvul Caedlus, between the arms of the mountains. All right, so far to the north at the camp of the Dunlandings, and a gnarled tree to the northwest. All right, that we can do. So northwest is going to be this direction. Let's see if we can find this gnarled tree, which is apparently the mustering tree. And we shall see how it is. I was wanting to check. I'm wondering if that's it right there, that real big tree. Hope everyone had a good Hobbit day. I was working through it and did not actually get to log on. I was hoping that I was going to get to... starting to get forebodings like the tree that Yoda let Luke to in Empire. We're starting to go, what is inside what is that tree, Master? Only what you take yourself. Yes, that was not my Yoda impression. Whoa, okay. That's another character. Like, whoa, what the hell's coming down the hill at me? Alright, discovered the mustering tree. Alright, we will have to add in a Duncrabine. We will have to add in, the woods remain still and quiet. You feel no presence here. Alright, no presence, although we have Crabine. Okay, so now we need to go to Uvul Caedlus, far to the north, and look for a watchful presence there. So apparently they said in between the arms of the mountains. Let's see where that might be. I'm wondering if that's way up there, perhaps. That's what I'm thinking. Let's mount up. Yeah, we'll use the burglar steed since it's not nighttime. Hoping everyone had a good Hobbit day. I did not get to participate in it because I was at work during that whole time. I was hoping to take Narwhal. I don't think she has actually experienced it yet. And see if she could get over to Rivendell and do Bilbo's stuff and get the little musical cracker from Dale that you get. You've seen me get it on at least Gnarlo, if not several other my characters by now. But maybe next time, we'll have to do it then. Because I still intend on playing this game next year. If the game is around, I will be on playing it. And as I said during the Narwhal campsite fire. Yep, there's that stable master. That's the way back up to, what's his name? Tor Talmathadris. So that goes back up to the Falcon clan. I think is this the Uvul Caedlus? I think it is. Why don't we dismount? Looks like that's going to be yet another travelogue entry we're going to have to add in on this one. The Dreg Luth. Yep, here's Uvul Caedlus. Let's see if we can get on through. Isn't it wonderful being a burglar? interesting music to be appearing here. Very interesting music. This is the kind of stuff we usually get like in Breland and stuff. Now, just what part of it is considered in the back? Aside for the Dunlandings, you feel no unusual or mysterious presence. Alright, so that's as far north as we had to go, far back into the back of it. Okay, so no unusual presence, nothing to make us feel wary or ill at ease here. Okay, we will continue on back down then. We will let Theodred know that it's possible that whatever was going on has passed. It's possible that his people were just feeling a little paranoid. We will have to see. It's a shame you can't go into sneak mode with your horse on, isn't it? But yeah, as I was saying, I finally got the Narwhal, the latest one from her, edited and posted. And as I was saying in that video, at that time, the mandatory overtime, all the mandatory call days were about to end, and as of today, as of when I'm recording this, they have ended. I am actually in the 4th day of a 4-day stretch off. I am getting work done around the house. I'm getting work done in the yards and the lawns. And I have not had to worry about... No, not names, map. I have not had to worry in the least about going back to work. It is the first time in... about a month, a little over a month, about 5 weeks. It is the first time that I have not had to go back to work after 2 days. It's the first time in over a month that I've had more than 2 days off in a row. It feels so good. It feels so good. It's nice to get back to having these long stretches of 3 and 4 days where I'm able to get stuff done. Alright, Theodred. And I know a lot of folks out there are going, well, you know, I work 5 days a week and I only have the weekend. Yeah, but I work 12-hour shifts during my 3 days that I work. And those 12-hour shifts generally stretch to 14 or 15 by the time you get all the work and paperwork and meetings and everything else done. So, yeah, I do my time. I never have a week that I don't get at least 40 hours during those 3 days, and usually a good deal more. Let's talk to Theodred here.
You felt nothing? Perhaps my men have been too long in this wood.
You felt nothing at these locations? Perhaps my men have been too long in this wood. It is taking a toll on even their stout hearts. Alright, which one are we going to choose? Heavy shield, warden shield, a shield, and a decorated heritage rune for 67,000 points. Let's get that, because we can't use any of the shields.
Do not mistake these Dunlandings for friends in anything but necessity.
Book 4, Chapter 17, Return to Tur Morva. It is time you return to Lubrennen with what you have learned of Dunland, Gnarlo. But I ask you to keep this in mind. There are Dunlandings, and there are Dunlandings. This Falcon clan may oppose Saruman, and for that I am thankful, but they still bear no love for my people. Do not mistake them for friends in anything but necessity. Help the people of the Gravenwood as much as you can, and when you're ready to move on, report to Lubrennen. Yep, I think I've helped everybody here just about as much as I can. So we are going to return to Tur Morva now. Let us mount up. Y'all have seen where we go. We'll go to the north, and then we just turn right there at the stable master instead of going north toward that Dunlanding, the bad Dunlanding camp. So we are going to continue. I guess it's a bad Dunlanding camp. I don't know. I didn't give them the opportunity. Well, they were all light blue, so that makes them bad, doesn't it? If they weren't enemies, they wouldn't have had... they wouldn't have been colored like that, would they? Interesting question. Anyway, we will see you back when we get back to Morva and talk to the Lubrennen. We are once again approaching the gates here, which leads us into the instanced area, much like the instanced area at the gates of Moria. Once again, making me wonder exactly what happens past here, you know? What is it going to be that is... Are we going to march down south for war with the Rohirrim and the Grey Company? Saruman and the other Dunlanding tribes going to rise up against the Falcon clan here and destroy this place? I mean, what is going to happen to it? Something... It wouldn't be instanced unless something was going to occur here. I am really looking forward to seeing where it leads. Okay, here's Morva. We are going to ride on up and go visit the Lubrennen, who I think should be right up there in the furthest part, the most highest level, I believe, right up above that tower, below that tower above my head. Well, let's head up that way and see if we can meet him. I'm still got to work through this entire area here with Glennoran. He's only about halfway through what I've done, because we definitely want to hold him around. Remember, we had that particular time where we took, you know, Gnarlo here has left, what is the name of that? What is the name of the ranger over there in the Shire? The one that stands perpetually in the middle of those dead goblin bodies? Remember, he was torn between joining the company and not joining the company. And here with Gnarlo, we convinced him to stay behind, that his duty was to protect the Shire. But with Glennoran, we told him his duty was with his captain, and he came along so that we can see what happens in both legs of this journey. So we've got to get Glennoran caught up to where we are now, so that we can find out what happens. All right, the Lubrennen of the Falcon clan.
It is good to see you again, friend from afar.
It is good to see you again, friend from afar. You have been long away. What is the situation with the other clans? How many have thrown their lot in with Saruman? Lubrennen listens with interest to your news from other regions of Dunland, of the herds of the Starkmoor, of the distant folk of the Dunbog, of the iron mines of Kerriglin, of armies marshalling, and of frightened townsfolk. Saruman's grip on our land and its people is tighter than I thought. Still, we have closer matters to attend to for now. Let's go with the fused deep relics. There we go.
The captive is taken ill. He won't last much longer.
Book 4, Chapter 18, The Captive. I thought that the captive might tell us more about Saruman's plans if he was hungrier. I told Nye to stop feeding him, but now he is taken ill and will not last much longer. Come with me to speak with him before he dies. There will be no more chances to learn what the wizard is up to behind his walls when it comes to open war. We will give him a meal if he cooperates. That may be the encouragement he needs. Okay, they take their warfare seriously here when they're starving prisoners to death to get information from them. Never heard of the Geneva Convention, apparently. All right, let's talk to Lubrennen and travel with him to speak to the captive.
We will go to speak with the captive and learn what we can of Saruman's plans.
He does not have long to live, and we must go now or lose the opportunity. An instance, okay.
The emissary of Isengard, captured by the Falcon clan, is near to death. Lubrennen hopes to get information from the captive before he passes.
We will make the captive sing for us, Gnarlo. He will sing of Saruman's plans, or I will end his captivity with steel. This way, let us hear the captive's last song. Llewellyn, where is Nye? He moved the captive to more unpleasant cell, as you commanded. Ah, very good. Perhaps that will bear fruit. Lead us to him. The cells further in are damper and less pleasant, filled with refuse and home to rats. The captive will have much to say of Saruman's plans for the Falcon clan. I am certain of it. Follow me. You do not want to make a wrong turning. Hello, Gnarlo. Lothrandir. Calenglad and some other rangers are below, bringing up some of the supplies the Falcon clan stored in the depths. The caves go quite some way into the mountain. Halbarad sent me to bring you down to help, but if you are busy with something else, walk with Lothrandir. You are going to speak to the captive. May I come with you? That is a good idea. Perhaps the captive will be put off his guard by your presence. I will go below and see how your friends fare with the preparations. Llewellyn, show them the way. Alright, remember this is the part we couldn't get to in the past. Yep, he doesn't look like he's in good shape. See how weak our captive is. He will not live through the night if he does not have a meal and an escape from the damp. You, Ranger, open the door. He will not wait forever. This man is already dead. Are you sure? Treachery! You are fools if you think to match a Dunedain. Oh, he says, and so are you. Oh, they betrayed him. They tried to kill Lothrandir as well. This is bad, Gnarlo. Very bad. The Falcon clan has turned on us. I do not know why, but we are betrayed, and many of our friends are still below. We will cut our way out. Escape the prison caves with Lothrandir. Oh my god. Listen, there's fighting below. Wow. Alright. Didn't you people learn anything? I thought we taught you that we people of the north have our fighting skills that are quite superior to yours. Even us little hobbits can take you out. Let's see if I can turn my light on. Yes, I can. Good. This is disappointing to know that the Falcons have betrayed us as well. Ah, I see how this is. There's Lou Brennan. And a bunch of Tur Morva visitors. There's Penrod, Roos. Good God. Let's talk to the Lou Brennan. I am sorry that it turned out like this, Gnarlo. I mean that. These rangers are good folk, strong folk, and I see in them an echo of my own people. But you told me yourself of the great army Saruman has already amassed. He is prepared to give us back the lands that belong to us. It is so close now. I am no wizard's servant. Saruman prizes knowledge above all else, and now the Falcon clan can give him that. Listen to Lou Brennan's plan and keep Lothrandir from doing anything reckless. I think he will be pleased to receive the two of you as gifts. He will be most interested in whatever errand could bring you this far south. And once the fighting is done and our land is returned to us, he will remember. He will remember it was the Falcon clan that gave him the gift of knowledge. You will not leave this cave alive, Brennan. Take them. Thank you, Lando.
Saruman, I send you this gift. knowledge of your enemies. Use it wisely, and remember from where it came.
Thank you, Glando. Glad you turned us over to Darth Vader there. Wow. You have been captured and brought to Isengard, the home of the traitor Saruman. Wow. The gates of Isengard. Let's look around a little bit, shall we? Talk to Ewan at the gate into Isengard. This was built by the Númenóreans, you know, after they, it's the gatehouse. And built by the Númenóreans, you know, after they came over, from Númenor. It's part of their abilities, part of their construction and all. They weren't a very cheerful folk, were they? Wow. Falcon captors. And there's Lothrindir. There's Ewan of the Falcon clan. Wow, look at there. There's Orthanc. Let's go down here and before we talk to him. Wow. We've got our first view of Orthanc. Look at all the orc warriors there. And there's all the pits with the smokes and fumes and all coming out. Let us turn off. There we go. I'm going to turn off the HUD there and just get a good look at it. Was not expecting this. I was not expecting this at all. Incredible. All right. Let's go back on up here. Let's go back and talk to Ewan and see what he has to say about his clan's treachery.
Let us go. I do not want to stay here any longer than I need to. I will leave you captives with someone and be back on the wagon headed for Tur Morvo before the next bell.
Alright, follow him into Isengard.
Move your feet, Ranger.
You left us our weapons. Talk to Lothrindir.
I cannot go on like this. Gnarlo, what? Can we?
Lothrindir's pains are evident. Both of you were cruelly treated by the long wagon journey into Isengard and the whips of your captors, but Lothrindir bore the brunt of the ill treatment.
I am... I am Lothrindir of the Dunedain. I have walked among the frozen wastes and the fiery southlands. I do not fear this place.
Wow, you have been a busy, naughty boy here, Saruman.
More flack. These are the captives, scrawny things.
White Hand Uruk, huh? Let's look back on the circle of Isengard there. Wow. Yep, I'm gonna love watching the, well, one, I'm gonna love watching the Falcon clan get obliterated, but two, I'm gonna love watching the Ents tear this place apart. More flack.
We will keep you busy, little hobbit, and your friend, too. I think the old man will want to speak with him directly.
Excuse me. Let me get a drink. I haven't spoke orc in a while.
There's a place for you in the caves below, if Fosh doesn't kill you first. If you have any fortune at all, you won't see me again, little hobbit. You're ours now. Let's see how long you last.
Completed. Instance the captive.
You are Fosh's problem now. He will find work for you. Ha!
I said I was not expecting this. Wow. Fosh's command. So this is down in the cabins and the foundries of Isengard, is it? Not a happy place. Not a happy place. Saruman, you have really, really lost your way, my friend. I'm glad you came to the inn that you did.
You now belong to me. Will do as I say.
Make yourself at home, little hobbit. You now belong to me and will do as I say.
Fosh laughs heartily.
We will find task enough to keep you busy. And once you die, someone else will take your place. Sharku doesn't lack for thralls, little hobbit, and there's plenty of work to be done in the pits.
I've assigned someone to keep an eye on you and give you work.
Book 4, Chapter 19. The Caverns of Isengard.
I've assigned someone to keep an eye on you and to give you work. If he's not happy with your work, I will hear about it. You don't want that, little hobbit. If your overseer wanders off for a spot of grub or a swig of brew, rattle your shackles and he'd better come running. Don't let me see you without him.
If you need to resummon your Uruk Overseer, use the shackles you now have within your inventory and he will appear. So we are being given a Isengard prisoner shirt. Complete the slop for your Uruk Overseer. Wow. I'm going to... I don't know how long this goes on. I have no idea how long this goes on. I wonder if we stop here and log out, will we come back here? Let's take a look and see. I'm going to see if I can log out here, and if when I log back in, if I will still be a captive in the pits. Complete the slop for your Uruk Overseer. Let's see. Tell you what, nobody can keep a hobbit's cheer down. I said I was not anticipating getting into an instance here. I was not anticipating being captured, and I think we've gone close to the 30-minute mark. Looking at my clock up there, looking at the timer on the recording. So what I'm going to do is I am going to introduce these people to a little bit of Shire pipeweed. It's like, look here, guys. This is what Saruman has been holding from y'all and what y'all been missing out on. So we will see y'all here next time. If we have to, we will, if it doesn't bring us back in here, we will just play that other part back until we get back in here, and then we will join you then. So I can tell y'all that the next episode will be coming up sooner rather than later, because I definitely want to see what happens now. This has really captured my interest. So I will see y'all next time. Thanks for coming along, and we will see you then. Bye-bye.